In this video, I'm going to take a look at this extremely rare E36 AMG wagon, which happens to be one of the few wide-body examples ever produced. So the E36 was released in September of 1993 as an official Mercedes product developed in collaboration with AMG. This example started life as a freshly facelifted E280 that was built new in Germany in July 1993 and then promptly upgraded by AMG to E36 spec. This is by far and away the nicest Mercedes I've seen from this period. The wide body was beautifully done by AMG and fits the lines of the car so well, especially with these 17-inch staggered multi-piece wheels. It's hard to argue that this isn't one of the best-looking S124s ever produced, and in turn probably the best-looking wagon I've ever seen. Under the hood is an inline-6 engine codenamed M104.942. This engine was built out to 3.6 liters from the standard Mercedes 2.8. It actually used a heavily modified crankshaft from the OM603 diesel. New forged pistons were added, and this was combined with porting the cylinder head. An upgraded intake camshaft was added, as well as advancing the timing of the exhaust camshaft and adding sodium-filled exhaust valves for better heat dissipation. Finally, a better flowing exhaust system completed AMG's modifications to the engine. These originally came with a 3.6 badged crossover pipe, and it's still with this car despite not being currently installed. The engine was rated by AMG to output 265 horsepower and 269 foot-pounds of torque, according to the labels. It likely could put out slightly more, as these were hand-built engines. The brochure quotes 268 horsepower and 284 foot-pounds of torque. Another unique thing about this car is that it was factory ordered with a 5-speed automatic transmission, which was optional outside of North America, known as the 722.5. The E36 had firmer springs and shock absorbers, as well as a lower ride height compared to a standard 124. The offset of these wheels just comes together so well with the fenders and the ride height. This example is finished in blue-black metallic, with black leather sport seats inside. This car has the folding rear seat bench, as well as heated and power adjustable front seats, and this neat cargo net. And since it's an E36, it has a 280 km/h speedometer. Other AMG touches include the pressed logo on the bottom of the leather steering wheel. I also should mention that this example shows just under 2,700 kilometers on the odometer, and it presents like a new car, really a time capsule or museum piece at this point. We took the E36 for a quick spin, and it's just incredible how comfortable and smooth this car is. The engine is silent on idle, and the ride and the seats are just so comfortable. Everything is high quality. The doors are just incredible, like a G-Class. My 212 E63 is good, but the 124 is just on another level for quality. It's really the best E-Class in my opinion. Now, reportedly, 172 of these E36 wagons were produced. Some of these cars have the 957 AMG technology pack on their VIN datasheet. This example doesn't show that code, but the E36 was released in September of '93, and this car left the Mercedes factory as an E280 in July of '93. So it's likely the case that as the merger between Mercedes and AMG was being formalized, this car was either at AMG or on its way there, and the customer said, "Build me the ultimate E36 wagon," and that's what they did. One key symbol of the collaboration between Mercedes and AMG in 1993 was that the badge was changed to what we see on this E36. Before '93, it was just 3 letters, and since '93, a parallelogram shape on the left that fades out towards the letter A was added. Why did they add this? The origin of the shape on the left is actually from Mercedes Sport Technic branding, which you can see on the Mercedes Sauber C9 race car and on the front fenders of the 190e 2.516 Evo 2. So when AMG formally collaborated with Mercedes for vehicle development in 1993, the two badges were merged together to create the AMG badge that we know today. A nice combination of the heritage of the two brands. AMG also produced a sedan, coupe, and convertible of the E36 with production ending in 1996 for 3 of the 4 configurations, and the cabriolet went into 1997. The E36 name actually made another appearance in the W210 with the same engine. There were also earlier 124s with 6-cylinder engines that were modified by AMG, including a 3.4-liter M104 and 3.2-liter M103. And these cars had the old naming system, for example, 300TE 3.4 and so on. Now, even though these 124s are known for their quality and reliability, they are about 30 years old or more, so inevitably they're going to have some issues. The M104 is a good engine, but some will mention the head gaskets leaking at high mileages and the degradation of the engine wiring harness as the E36 falls within those years. The 5-speed transmission is also known to be a bit troublesome, as that fifth ratio is actuated electronically and that additional system can fail over time. So what is the market like on these cars? It's hard to say because there hasn't really been any comparable cars sold publicly with this extremely low mileage and original condition like this. Considering the trend upwards of a lot of AMGs from this era, I wouldn't be surprised if this car pulled a big number. The E36 is definitely a more tame version from AMG compared to the 6-liter V8 monster of an E60. 0 to 60 miles an hour takes about 7 seconds in the E36, so nothing amazing. The value of this car is in the rarity, the timeless design, the excellent quality, and of course the great condition of this example. A quick thank you to Rensport Automobile in Richmond, Canada for inviting me to come have a look at this special AMG. Definitely lots of highly priced cars in their collection. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel, take a look at my store. Link is in the description. If you want to see more Mercedes content, subscribe for more videos like this one.